A lot of students complain to me that their pastel paintings turn out dull. Well, I have a couple of things that might help that problem. One of the things that can cause a pastel painting to go dull is for the pastel stick itself to be dirty. This happens because as we're working with pastels, they do get dirty, and oftentimes people will go for a color, but they'll pick up the stick and they'll start using it, and it'll get dull simply because the stick needs to be cleaned. Now, how do you clean a pastel stick? Easily. Viva paper towels work really great. That's what I've got here. Just pull the stick, see, once or twice on that Viva towel, and you've got a nice clean stick. You could also use chamois, but I like the Viva towel. It's not as expensive. You can throw it away when it gets dirty. So there's one thing. Keep your pastels clean. Now, you don't have to worry about keeping them clean while they're in your pastel box. They are probably going to get dirty rubbing against each other. But each time before you pick up a color to put a stroke down, be sure it's clean. Just let that become a habit. There's your first tip. The next thing is don't overblend with your fingers. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. A lot of people, I'll just use this orange color since it's in my hand. A lot of people will approach a pastel painting like this. They'll put down a couple of strokes and then they'll take their fingers and they'll blend and 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 blend. That just causes the color to get dull and go away. So a better thing to do is to build the color with the sticks themselves, which gets me to the third step, and then I'll show you these two together. Work the darkest colors under the lightest colors. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see, let's take the color blue, and let's say we want to make a blue darker. Well, let's say that we want to make a gradation of blue. And especially if you have only just a few sticks, which is okay because you can do lots of colors from a few sticks, but we could actually start out, let's start out with black. We could actually start out and put a few strokes of black and then kind of gradate the black. Then we would take the blue color itself, clean it, be sure it doesn't have other colors on it because we want it to be nice and bright. With the stick itself, and I may emphasize, working on the flat side of the stick gives you a lot more blending ability than just working on the tip of the stick. And so we would work a blend into that black. Now, I can pull in both directions like this and cause the pigment to embed into the paper. Now, as I blend with the stick into the black and then I come on down, I can begin to see a dark blue turning into a lighter blue. And as I come on down, I get that most brilliant portion of that lighter blue. Then I let up on the pressure, and put just a little bit of blue. Don't touch it with the fingers. Pick up the white, dirty white stick. Let's clean it. All we need to do, it doesn't take very much at all, just a single sweep of the pastel stick across the Viva towel and it gets clean. Now we can start where there's paper and no pastel and begin to pull that white into the blue as we move up. As we get closer to that brighter blue, we let up on the pressure. Put the white down, pick up the blue again, clean it because it has black in it from the previous mixing. Then we'll come where the white meets the blue, and with the stick itself, give it a gentle blending. Now, here's where the use of the fingers to blend can come in, but this is also where we need to be cautious. Instead of taking our fingers and rubbing the devil out of it, we need a gentle caress, and first of all, we need to be sure that our fingers are clean. So I usually, when I'm working with pastels, I'll wear a towel tucked into my pocket or around my waistband. I'll take my finger, clean, dry finger, and very gentle touch. Very, very gentle touch in this area. Clean again. Go uphill, a very gentle touch. Clean again. No rough scrubbing, and it won't take many strokes at all to get a gradation of pastel from a dark to a middle to a lighter color. So there's your second step. When you're working with pastel and you're creating a new color from two colors, always use the darkest color on the bottom layer, the lighter color on top. And of course the reason for that is that with pastels it's very difficult to lighten a darker, to darken a lighter portion. So if you have pastel colors already built in a lighter color, it's very, very difficult to make that darker, or a whole lot darker, unless you go in and erase out. So just make a habit of work the darkest color underneath and the lighter color on top. Okay, so I pretty much have gone through the 4 things that you can do to keep your pastel paintings nice and clear, keep your colors nice and bright, keep the pastel sticks clean, don't overblend with your fingers, work the darkest color under the lightest color, keep your fingers clean. Okay? So if you found this quick tip helpful, why not explore our full-length instructional videos? At DianneMize.com we have over 100 full-length downloads and DVDs for you to select from. Give it a try. And there's your quick tip.